So I just picked up a 2008 Mitsubishi Galant. It was listed for $2,500. I got it for $2,200. I probably should have gotten it for a little bit less, to be honest. Well, definitely in hindsight. But it just needed some body work. It's kind of weird. When I saw it, it had like this white wax all over here. And apparently there was a dent there that was popped out. And then on this shit, it had this white wax all over here too. And apparently it was some guy who claimed to be like a mobile dent repair guy. And he I guess he just saw this car and stopped and like asked the owner if he wanted to get it fixed. And the owner was like, yeah. That's what the owner of the car told me. And he charged him $150 up front, and then he said he was going to charge him another $150 when it was finished. He just never responded to his phone again. But after I got the wax on, and I don't know why he put wax on the front bumper. I assume the purpose of the wax is to seal it, to keep the water out before he finishes it. But the front bumper is not going to rust or anything, so there's no point. It's just plastic. And then this part, it looks like I don't know if I guess he painted like some kind of black primer over it. He painted the primer over unsanded areas, it looks like. When he was sanding, he sanded on the other panel here. Plus this isn't flat at all. It's just like gunked up shit on. I don't know what the guy was doing, but I guess he probably helped me get a good deal on this car. I needed registration for 2018. The registration just expired, and the guy told me that he paid 2017, and he didn't have the receipt for it, but he seemed really honest. And then he actually texted me later. He apparently did pay it, but I went to the DMV, and then the fees ended up being $330 when I thought they would have been around $200, so I was pretty pissed about that. There was probably like the late fees for paying the registration late or whatever. Maybe the guy didn't pay, because I guess he just paid $99, which was the registration, and he texted me a picture of the receipt which said that he owed $0 to get it registered. So it didn't seem like he was lying. He seemed like a nice kind of like square dorky guy that wouldn't lie about that. And then he had the paper to show us. I don't know why none of the late fees got paid or what the fees were about. But yeah, so I'm kind of pissed about that. Wish I'd gotten it for at least $100 less, but whatever. You know, still learning how to negotiate. With every car, I just learned that, you know, I kind of need to work on my negotiation skills and not pay too much for it. But this right here, I'm just going to grind this all down to bare metal and just probably redo it, because I don't know what kind of bond or whatever you use. And the stupid thing is, like, you put the wax over it, I assume to seal it. Probably the real reason he put it on was to make it look like he did more work than he did. But he put like wax over it, and the wax got like all over here, but then the little rust spots along here didn't even have wax on them, so it was just fucking stupid. But I'm just gonna redo this, paint the door and the bumper and the little stuff on it. I'm just gonna touch that up. Oh, I need a new battery when I picked it up. It actually had a battery lying around already, a brand new one that just barely fit. It was kind of big, but it fit in, it works, so I'm just gonna use that. So I ended up selling the car for $3,800, which I'm definitely happy with, and it sold less than 24 hours. First person that came and looked at it, and I literally sold it the day after I received the title in the mail, which was really dope. And I think it took like exactly 2 weeks to get the title in the mail, so I got it finished before then, so it was ready. And the guy, yeah, I put the ad up for $4,200, and the Kelly Blue Book good value for private party was $3,900, I think, so I put the price at $4,200. And it was the guy was a really hard negotiator. He talked me down to $3,800. I would have been happy with $3,700 though. That would have been the lowest I would have went, but he kept trying to push me lower, and I let him walk away. Actually, that's when you're selling a car, it's an easy thing to do. Just let the person walk away, and then after they walk away and are about to leave, be like, oh, hey, wait, I'll give it to you for that much if you can pay in cash right now. And then maybe you could get more if they left and thought about it. They might come back later and pay more, but you know that that's the most they're willing to pay right then, if they're just gonna leave like that. So that's an easy way to figure out like how much they'll pay. Is just let them walk away first. And so I ended up paying, I paid $2,200 for the car, $35 to get it smogged, $330 for registration, about $100 for the paint, and that came to a total of $2,665. Sold it for $3,800, so I made $1,135. I'm definitely happy with that. That was probably the quickest car flip that I've done so far too, since I literally sold it the day after I got the title, and I got the work done on it quick. And here you can see me painting it in my driveway, and I'm laying on the first coat of clear right now, and definitely happy with how the paint came out. It came out really nice. I'm starting to get better. I'm getting used to this paint gun, and I was really happy with how the clear coat finish came out with this. It came out like a little bit orange peely, like more than when I painted the BMW, but that was what I was going for with this, since the paint, you know, was a little more orange peely on this car, and it's not as nice of a car. So it came out perfect, really exactly how I wanted it. No drips or anything. The finish was like really uniform. Came out really nice looking. The only thing was the color didn't match perfect, but I think that was actually my fault, because I was trying to get the color match better and ended up adding too much silver to it. And then, so you'll probably see, you could see it in the end shot of this video, as I have the video walking around the finished car, but the door is a little bit more silver than the rest of the car, and you can see the difference. But the lightness and darkness of it is fine. It's the same as the car, so it's not dark or light or anything. So I was just trying to lighten it up a bit, because I think the paint was a little bit darker when I got it. But yeah, so I'm still learning how to do that. So now, you know, I know not to do that next time. I should just add a little bit of white. Probably would have been perfect. Or if I had just not added anything to the paint and left it, probably would have looked better. But you know, it was still definitely acceptable for this car and selling it. And I wasn't gonna blend the paint onto the other door and do all that work. It'd be pointless. Like, this is totally good enough for a car flipping. You know, this car, it's not a show car or anything, so it's totally fine. And for anyone who wants to know, I'm using the Vilbus FLG 5. You can get it for $140 off eBay. It's really nice. You can get finishes with it like it's, you know, a $500 gun, and it's made in Brazil. It's not a cheap one, from China. And as you can see in a second, I barely had enough clear coat to finish this. I thought I mixed plenty for this job, but as you'll see in a second, I was this close to running out of clear coat. There was just barely any clear coat left in the bottom. Here you can see a walk around of the car, and you'll see it came out nice, even though the color is a tiny bit different. You'll see in a minute. But also, the day after I sold this car, I found another deal on Craigslist and bought that, which you'll see in my next video. And I wouldn't have the cash for that if I didn't sell this car so quickly. So it's a good thing I sold it quick. And please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.